Everybody needs good neighbours with a little understanding. You can find the perfect blend. Neighbours should be there for one another. That's when good neighbours become good friends.
Jim's got it only half right. Richard is going to Hong Kong. And he wants me to go with him. I'm thinking about it.
But... Oh, I thought we were... I mean, I knew he was going overseas, but I thought you were staying...
I'm sorry, Max.
But listen, weren't we... Is that what was so urgent?
Yes.
Oh, but I wanted to tell you... Oh, never mind, it's too bloody late now anyway.
What do you want to tell me?
Oh, it doesn't matter. When are you leaving?
Well, Richard is leaving on Saturday.
I don't want to know about him, I want to know about you.
I want to go with him.
Yeah, well, why don't you? Nothing stopping you, is there?
There is Danny. We have to consider Danny.
No, take him with you. Or doesn't Dickie boy want another man's son, eh?
Well, Richard is only happy to take him with us, but Danny doesn't want to go. He refuses.
Oh, no, you
I don't know
don't.
what to do.
No, you don't. I'm not copping it. You're not shoving him onto me while you shove off overseas with your new bloke.
What do you mean? I never intended to shove him on you.
Oh, don't you?
Listen to me, would I
don't want to know. I've had enough bad news for one day.
I'm off then.
Well?
Well, what?
Did you talk to him about me living with him?
No, I had a shock that I am leaving. I just couldn't really tell him.
He doesn't want me, does he?
Please, there wasn't time to talk about
me,
it.
does he?
I'm gonna leave.
Oh, hi, Dad. I didn't realise you were there.
Hey, son. Have a nice night.
You want to talk?
Nothing to talk about.
I called around and saw Mum earlier, and she told me that she wants to...
I know. Well, it's your life, isn't it? You want a beer?
No, thanks. What are you going to do?
Oh, I'll be all right. Be fine, just fine. Getting used to this single life, white freedom. The old man was quite a rager in his day, you know, out in the town every night.
Getting a bit old for it now, aren't you?
Oh, don't you believe it, son. Be no old me.
I know you was hoping to go back, Dad.
What?
I know you was hoping that your mum would get back together. Terry told me.
Yeah? Well, she'd no right at all. I mean, the nerve of the girl, who she thinks she is?
Hey, come on, she cares about you. She was only trying to help.
Yeah, I know, son. When I heard he was going to shoot through, I thought, I'll be in like a shot, you know?
Don't give up yet. There's still a chance she mightn't go.
Oh, no. Once she's taken care of Danny, she'll be off like a shot. I mean, no old, no old.
He's a problem, isn't he? I think we'll have that beer. I reckon if we ask him, he'd be quite happy to live with us, you know?
Yeah.
What do you say? Why, Dad? Is it because Danny's not really your son?
Yeah, it's partly that, I suppose. But there's a hell of a lot more. I mean, I remember only too well what it was like before.
Things are different now, Dad.
Yeah, because we get along now, but that's because we don't see each other too often, him and me.
Well, I'll be there to give you a hand.
You'll think so. If Danny wants to come and live with us, only because he hasn't got anywhere else to go.
We've all had to change since you and Mum split up. What we've got to do now is make the most of what's left of our family. Be kinder to each other.
I don't know. I mean, if we live together, it'll only be the same routine as before, only worse. I don't know. Can't he see that we're getting on well now because we're living apart? Can't the kids see that?
Who is it?
It's me.
How's Danny taking it?
Badly. He seems to be quite hurt.
Well, where is he? Look, I'll talk to him.
No, he's in bed. I don't want to wake him up.
can I do, Mum?
No, it's nice you came around. Thank you.
Mum, Dad had his heart set on you and him getting back together.
But I never gave him any encouragement, believe me.
I know. You've handled Dad in the best possible way you could. I'm not about to put you down.
I want Danny to come with me. And I told Richard that I don't want to leave him behind. If he won't come, I won't go.
Mum, you can't do that. It's not fair on you. Dad's just worried about handling Danny full time.
But I never asked him for this.
What are you going to do if it comes to the crunch?
Stay, of course.
Oh, come on, I thought you were asleep.
I've tried. Nothing happens.
I'll get you a cup of milk, okay?
Mum, you don't have to feed me all the time.
She can't help it, mate. She's just worried about you.
It's all a big mess, isn't it?
Yeah? Danny, why don't you go and see Dad in the morning?
What for? I know when I'm not wanted.
Oh, Dad'd never say that.
He didn't. She did.
Oh, talk to Dad. Please, Danny. It won't hurt. Not any worse than what you're going through at the moment.
No, I suppose not.
There you are. You've got better colour already.
Oh, cut it out, Mum.
It sounds normal too.
Thanks. Shane was really worried about Max last night, so they could talk about at dinner.
He's certainly got his share of family problems at the moment.
He's really worried about Danny, too. He said he thinks everything would be all right if Danny would move back with him after Maria's gone.
Maybe it would.
Said he was going to tackle Max about it last night. I wonder how he went.
Terry, it's the afternoon before your wedding.
So?
So you're showing far more concern for the best man than you are for the groom.
What's that supposed to mean?
How about you tell me?
For your information, the Ramsays are like a family to me. Max is like my father.
I wasn't talking about Max, I was talking about Shane.
Well, here I am, ready to take my beautiful bride to the wedding rehearsals. You ready?
Yeah, we'll just freshen up.
How's Liz?
Oh, she got a licence.
And you?
Oh, don't start, Daphne.
No, I won't. No recriminations, no regrets. That's my motto.
Sounds good to me. I must tell that one to Dad.
Is Danny okay?
Sure. He just had his heart set on Mum and Dad getting back together again. Didn't work.
Poor kid. Maria still going to Hong Kong?
I don't know. She said she wouldn't go without Danny.
I really admire her.
Oh, I think it's stupid. Well, she obviously wants to be with the guy. I think she should just cut the ties and do what she wants to. It's over. Finito.
You've changed since I first met you?
Maybe I was always like this and you just never knew it.
No. I was attached to a far more sensitive guy.
Is Max coming to the rehearsal?
No, I don't think so.
Better get going then.
See you later, Daphne.
Right.
Max must be running late. He should have been here by now.
Gee, I hope Paul appreciates all the time we're putting into this.
Well, I wouldn't be surprised if Max doesn't turn up at all. Maria told him last night about her plans.
Oh, well, does that mean that they might be getting back together again now that Richard's going?
No, you only heard half the story. I wish you'd listened to me before you went running off to Max half-informed about everything.
There, what do you think?
What do you mean?
Oh, darling, it's only a rehearsal.
Yes, I know, but I want to get the atmosphere right.
Well, they look lovely.
Dad, what do you think?
Yeah, fine. Work about. What do you mean half-informed?
Maria's going to Hong Kong with Richard.
Has she told Max?
Last night.
Oh, he was hoping he'd get back together again with her. He'll be heartbroken.
Won't he? Not to mention, there'll be one more thing he's got against you, Dad. Couldn't stand another one of your quarrels.
I have to apologise to him.
Seem to be out doing a lot of time with that lately, Dad.
Julie, mind your own business.
Right. I'll get that, Graham.
We'll talk later.
Oh, hello, Miss Moran. I'm Julie Robinson.
Hello, Julie.
Come in. This is Mrs. Daniels, my grandmother.
Helen. Hello.
This is Jim Robinson, my father, Miss Betty Moran.
Hello, Betty. Nice to meet you.
Now, if I could show you around and I could show you...
Why don't you come into the kitchen with me? I'm just making a cup of tea.
Oh,
we'll
good
leave
idea.
Julie to get on with the finishing touches. Jim?
Yeah, I can certainly go a cup.
Marriage celebrants seem to be very popular these days.
Yes, I am kept pretty busy. As a matter of fact, I only just fitted Paul and Terry's wedding in due to a late cancellation.
It's mostly people who don't have any particular religious conviction that book you, are they?
No, not necessarily. It's a nice, relaxed service, and a lot of people find it far less nerve-wracking than the full formality of the church.
Oh, right. Yeah. Oh, don't worry about that. Julie will get it.
Oh, hello, come in. Listen, the marriage celebrant's here already, so we've got lots to do and not much time to do it in. Shane, would you please move that couch against the wall? Terry, we might get on with the tea things then.
Is Jim home?
Yes, he's in the kitchen.
Oh, right, look, Dad's not coming, OK?
Oh, all right. He's a great help, isn't he? Well, look, you do the tea things, I'll move the couch against the wall.
Shane, this is Betty. Betty, Shane Ramsay.
Hi.
Shane, Betty Merrin.
Hi. Listen, Terry's in the lounge room. If you...
Oh, come and meet the bride. Fix the tea, will you, Jim?
Yeah, OK. Oh, listen, mate, I'm really sorry to hear about your mother.
Yeah, we all are.
How's Max?
He's not too happy about it, that's for sure.
Yeah, well, I feel really bad about leading him up the garden path. You know, I mean, when I told him that Richard was leaving, I had no idea your mother was going as well.
Oh, it's OK, Jim. None of us did. Dad's just going to have to learn to cope with it, that's all. There's somebody else that I'm more worried about, though.
Danny.
Yeah. He's the one that's caught out. He's got it into his mind that neither of his parents care about him. I don't know what to do about it.
G'day, Dad.
Oh, g'day, Danny. Hey, shouldn't you be at school, hey?
Nah, one of the teachers was away, so they let us off early.
Oh, yeah. Not wagging it again, are you?
Dad?
Well, what can I do for you? Hey?
Is it true you don't want me to come and live with you?
Well, no, of course not. It's just... Well, I thought you'd be happier with your mother. Let's face it, son. I mean, we never got on that well together. I mean, when we were living on top of each other, like... We're getting on pretty well now. That's because we're living apart, you know?
I'm not going with him and Mum. They can't make me. I want to live with you and Shane, Dad.
It's not you I'm worried about, see? It's me. What do you think of me? I mean, really?
Well, you're my father. What am I supposed to think of you? I told you the other day.
No, the truth now. Let's have it.
OK. You're a bad-tempered old sod. But you're all right, I suppose.
Is that it?
No. I do care, Dad. I told you the other day. I love you. I can tell you again if it'll make you feel any better. OK. Your turn. What do you think of me?
Well, you're not a bad kid.
Is that it?
Well, you're giving me my fair share of worry over the years.
Too much to take me on, huh?
It's not you, it's just... Well, I just don't think I could handle it. I mean... You don't want to go back to me yelling at you all the time, do you?
I miss you, Dad.
Yeah, me too. You know, sometimes I get to thinking what we all had together, you know, your mother and that. Oh. Then sometimes I I feel like it all happened to some other bloke, you know?
She hasn't gone yet.
Oh, yes, she is, son. She went a long time ago.
And then I pronounce you man and wife.
Hey, I suppose I better see if the ring fits.
Oh, Julie.
No, I always get like this.
I think I'll have to get a supply of tissues in for tomorrow.
Yeah, excuse me.
As you can see, it'll all go beautifully.
Yes.
Don't they make a lovely couple?
He's the best man.
Pardon?
That's Shane. He's the best man. Paul, my brother's going to be the groom. He's just filling in.
Oh, sorry.
That's perfectly all right. Would you like that cup of tea now?
No, thanks. I have a 5 o'clock appointment. I'd better be off.
Come on, I'll show you out.
Terry, are you all right? You're looking a bit pale.
Yeah, all the excitement. Just a bit tired.
Oh, you Terry, well, sit down. I'll get you some tea.
No, I think I'll just go home and have a rest.
Oh, all right. Well, if you're feeling better, will you come back?
Sure.
Oh, good.
I'll come with you.
No one wants tea?
Oh, you two off
I'll have tea myself then. What about you two? Would you like some tea?
That's great.
Yeah, great.
Yeah, love one.
Isn't that funny? Miss Moran thought that you were marrying Terry.
Oh, thank heaven that's over. Almost as bad as the real thing.
Well, I hope she doesn't make that mistake tomorrow. We could do without that. That would really be very funny if you did end up marrying Terry.
Oh, I don't think Paul would find me very funny. Neither would I.
Well, I think it'll all go wonderfully.
Yes, I hope so.
Hey, the celebrant was nice, wasn't she?
Yeah. Pity Paul couldn't be there, though.
Shane did a nice job filling in for him. Everything's going to run smoothly tomorrow.
Sure it will. Do you still love him?
Of course I love Paul.
That's not what I'm talking about, Terry. Are you still in love with Shane?
It's a funny question for you to be asking when you're still in love with him yourself.
Yeah. Not that it does me much good, though. Maybe that's why I can read you so well. It's not too late, you know. You can always back out of marrying Paul. Just admit you made a mistake.
Whose side are you on?
Paul is a good friend. I don't want to see him hurt. You've seen what happened to Des over the same thing. It's better to do it now than later.
I'm not going to hurt Paul. I was in love with Shane, but that's over. I love Paul, and the marriage will work. I'm not letting anything stand between us being the happiest couple on earth.
I hope so.
Now, I don't want you drinking too much when you're out tonight with Des and Paul.
No, Julie.
No, I'm serious. As best man, it's your responsibility to look after Paul, not to get him hopelessly drunk.
Yes, Julie.
No, Shane, I'm serious.
Okay. Look, I'll even bring him home early and tuck him into bed.
Oh, good boy. Listen, Shane, I don't mean to be prying, but what's happening with your parents?
Julie, I've just put the kettle on. Would you mind topping up the pot?
Being told to mind my own business?
Yes.
Yes. Bye.
I'm sorry, Shane.
Oh, not to worry. It's just Julie being Julie. As a matter of fact, I need someone to talk to. How about it? You've always been good at lending an ear.
Try me. Sit down.
Oh, it's Danny. I'm worried about him.
Oh, look, there's so much champagne in here, there's no room for anything else.
There will be after tomorrow, darling.
Yes, as if all the people who've accepted turn up. It's funny, isn't it? We invite the Elliots, but we don't invite Auntie Gwen.
Your grandmother has perfectly good reasons for not wanting her here.
Yes, but why, Dad? She's family. They're both old enough to know better. I wish people had learned to resolve their differences rather than bear grudges. It's very childish.
What would you know about it? Why don't you just keep your nose out of other people's business?
Tea's ready. Oh, hi, Dad. Just making a coffee.
Oh, good. Thanks, I will. Where's your grandma?
Still next door talking to Mrs. Ramsay.
Listen, darling, I don't like talking to you the way I did earlier on.
It's probably my fault for trying to make everyone happy all of the time.
Yes, that could be it.
Listen, Dad, what's going to happen with Danny when Mrs. Ramsay leaves?
Danny?
Yeah, well, I mean, Mr. Ramsay's not going to want Danny around, is he? It's all right for Shane. He gets along with him all right, but Danny and Mr. Ramsay have never got along well.
No, you're right. In fact, that's what I've been over talking to Max about now.
Oh, yes? After 20 years you're going to confide in me, are you? What did you decide?
I was thinking over a suggestion I made that Danny come and stay with us for a while.
Danny stay with us?
Yeah, you can share a room with Scott. They're good mates. It'll only be until Max sorts himself out.
Oh, yes. Yes, Danny is going to need looking after. Oh, yeah, I'd be prepared to look after him. He's a good kid. It's just when he gives me a cheek the way he does that, I'd have to show him a firm hand.
Yeah, well, don't you go jumping the gun and telling anybody about it, all right? Over to Max and Maria to decide.
Yeah. Yeah, well, what does Gran think?
Well, I imagine that's what she's over talking to Maria about now.
No. I appreciate the offer, but I can't do it, Helen.
Why not? Danny'd be happy with us.
No, it feels like I've been dumping him on you.
Nonsense. We'd love to have him.
No, please, Helen. And it's more than that. I feel guilty. I've been thinking more of my personal happiness than of that of my son, and that's wrong.
What are you going to do?
I don't know. I told Richard already that I want to go with him, but this is not right. But what is right? Tell me. Tell me what's the right thing to do.
The right thing is what you want for yourself.
But I can't grab my personal happiness and let the others pay the price. I can't.
Gran, Terry thinks we should put that up there, but I think it looks better here.
No, I thought it should go up here.
No,
it sort of balances out the pink one.
No, you said that.
Oh, darling, I'm sure wherever you decide to put it will be the right place. What's wrong, Jim?
Bad news, I'm afraid. Paul's been stranded in Singapore.
Oh, no, but the guests and the caterers, it's too late to call it off now.
We won't have to. Just calm down. Paul has everything in hand and he'll fly out in the first flight in an hour.
It's absolutely typical. He's totally disorganized.
I hope you're right.
Oh, another disaster.
Yes. Can I help you?
You must be Jim.
Yes.
Thank you for your invitation. I'm Gwen, Helen's sister.